How are you today? We are here with Richard.
That's how it starts?
Yeah.
Hey, girlies.
I feel like that's who I'd be talking to mostly.
Welcome back, guys. Season 2's going very, very strong. We got another episode dropping here right now. Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? And what do you want to do? Now, this is someone I have just met, actually, from the gym, because, you know, I'm a personal trainer, guys. Just gonna keep shouting that one out there. But this is gonna be interesting because I know little to nothing about this woman, except for like about kind of what she does. So we're gonna dive in real deep, real quick, and let's get to it. Who are you?
I am Bethany Spencer.
Your last name's Spencer?
It's a really white, I know.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that, actually.
A lot of people do. Like, they always say, like, oh, you must be like this, like, really exotic last name. I'm like, no, it's Spencer.
You said it's so white. It's just Spencer.
Spencer. Yeah, when I would come into rooms, like, for, like, auditions or anything, or, like, for school stuff, they'd be like, oh, I thought she'd be different looking. And I'm like...
They said, Miss Spencer, you're next. They said... Wait a second. That seems a little off. Wait, what's your middle name then?
Elise.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Bethany Elise Spencer.
Yeah, super white, I know.
Low key. I mean, I don't know what the origin to Bethany is.
It's a Bible name.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. And that was, I guess, what, Middle Eastern then, I guess, if it's...
I think.
No, yeah.
Not really. Unfortunately, I'm not really good with, you know, geography, but it's
yeah,
where,
I'm not good
traveled.
with the Habibble.
That's all I know.
So. Oh, it's where he traveled.
Mm-hmm. It's like right by Nazareth area.
Oh, that's the name of the city, Bethany. Mm-hmm.
There's also a church here in Fresno named Bethany Church.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Do you go to that church?
No.
Do you go to church?
I used to.
Ah.
Yeah. For me, I just feel like as I got older, I don't need to go to church to speak to God. I can speak to him anywhere. Okay,
see, that's what I feel. After seeing, you know, the movie Campaign, my relationship with God isn't based on attendance. So that's what I just like to say right now.
Yeah, like you could be a godly person and you don't have to go to church. I just feel like sometimes church turns things into politics and, you know, unfortunately, it's just they have like a biased opinion sometimes.
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach. No, seriously, I feel like it's the same. I feel like the same, but I feel like church is good for, you know, learning morals, and then kind of just sticking to the words that you say, I guess.
Yeah.
So
there are some really good churches out there. You know, the ones I've been to are pretty good. Unfortunately, sometimes they just turn into like just musicals and it's just like, I'm not here just to sing. I'm here to praise God. And, you know, I just want to get in, get out, and that's it. But
that's
some
real.
People want to stay like for hours just singing, and that's great. That's you know, all power to them. But for me, I'm just like that type of person. If I ever go to church or find a church, I just want to get in, get out, read the word.
You know what's crazy too? Someone once told me, they're like, yeah, you know, singing and music isn't in the Bible. They said the devil made that. I'm like,
really?
Then why do they do that at church?
I know.
I know. Go figure.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right. So it seems like you're a godly woman. Okay. With the name Bethany. I like it. It's nice.
Thank you.
Little white with Spencer, but it is what it is. You know, I say, have you learned a lot about yourself through the years?
I have actually. Yeah. There's periods of time where, you know, you have those moments where you kind of have those quarter life crises.
Is that what that is?
I call it that. That's just me personally. I've had a few of them.
A few?
Yeah.
How do you have a few? You have a few quarter life crises?
Yeah, I mean, just based off like, you know, my childhood. You know, unfortunately, like I was born in a really strict household. And
why do you say that that it was unfortunate?
Because I wasn't able to, I guess, experience the things that like a lot of people do experience when they're younger.
For example?
Like going out.
Oh, so you couldn't leave the house. It would just like...
I was never really allowed unless I like knew who exactly was there, who their parents were, what time everyone's going to get there, what food they're going to serve. Like, it was just like,
ooh.
Might as well not even go.
You said, I'm not going to get all of these details just for this.
Yeah, it was just like, and if it was like a birthday party, like I had to show the invitation. My mom had to, you know, contact them. Like, it was just very like all these rules.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had the complete opposite. Yeah. Actually, there was one time where I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to my buddies. So they picked me up, and he lives literally across the street. And instead, we go drifting around Woodward. This fool almost hits a cop, busts his back tire, and we end up in the back of a cop car going back home. It had only been a couple hours. And ironically enough, the officer, her last name was Stevens, just like mine, spelled differently. No relation. But it was just wild because I had no rules. Even after that, I still had like no rules for the most part.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had a lot of rules. My dad, he's a veteran, so like he was raised very like
strict. Okay.
My mom. So my dad and my mom, they would always work either out of town or like just where I had to have a lot of jobs. So whenever my dad was gone, my mom took over. But then when my mom was gone, then my grandma and grandpa took over.
Oh.
So it was just like we had either or. And it was cool. Like it was a great thing, but I feel like I had to grow up pretty quickly in that sense.
I feel like women always do grow up pretty quickly.
Yeah. But when it came to like getting older, of course, you rebelled. But I wasn't able to rebel like I wanted to because we had like all these beeps on the doors, on the windows. My dad had cameras everywhere.
Trying to sneak out, just like
I couldn't. I remember I had a boyfriend in high school, and like I think it was 8th grade. He was my neighbor. Not my neighbor right next door, but like across the way.
You said I had a date in the neighborhood. I literally couldn't go far enough. I kept texting this guy. I was like, hey, I know you live a couple doors down.
I thought he was so cute. Like he was like a skater boy, you know, like always the bad boys. And I was like that, you know, Catholic school girl.
Oh God. Oh God.
So, you know.
This is how this is.
But I remember he tried to like sneak in the backyard and like the floodlight went whoosh.
All you hear is the shotgun cocking, just.
And my dad got up immediately. He goes, what's going on? And I'm like, nothing. Because he tried to like just say hi through the window.
Through the backyard?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, just throwing rocks at your window, Bethany. Just wanted to say hello.
We had a single story, so he could just, you know, go through the fence.
Oh God.
But but
he's still in the backyard.
But if you like made it very quietly, like somehow you wouldn't like turn the light on. So like he thought he could.
It's not quietly. I'm pretty sure it was motion censored. So it's don't freaking move in front of it.
Yeah.
He said, if you're quiet.
So, you know, in high school, that's when things kind of got a little more like I got into, you know, activities after school, like cheerleading, dance, you know, Hawaiian dancing, tried to get into volleyball, got into theater.
Oh, that's interesting. Hawaiian dancing?
Yeah.
So then what would be your ethnicity?
I'm Filipino and white.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. My stepdad's Filipino. So yeah, I have a lot of Filipino family now. Mm-hmm. Love them.
You love
They're
food,
the best.
Huh? The food's the
Grandma
best.
literally everywhere we go, she brings so much food.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes, lumpia is good.
I need some. My grandma makes a lot, but she makes it ahead of time. Then she freezes it. Then she gives it to us.
Oh my God, you should see this woman's house. You can't move. There's so much food everywhere and stuff.
Like she still comes to feed you, huh? Yeah, she's like, oh, did you eat? Eat some more.
when I was not living here, I was bouncing around from house to house, and I was there for a while. I always had breakfast, lunch, and dinner made. It was so nice. I'd come home, there's a sandwich that said my name on it, and I'm like cling wrapped and all, and then she'd make dinner, and I was like, do I want to leave?
Yeah, my grandma would literally wake up at like 5 a.m. and just start cooking, and then she would not stop until like 10 o'clock at night.
Retired, doesn't need to work, just decides to cook.
That's all she does.
And clean and just do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's getting really old, and so everyone's taking care of her now. It's kind of sad. I do miss her cooking and like everything, but yeah.
It comes to that time.
It's life.
Yeah, my grandma, she's still moving about cooking, so we'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. She actually has my dog.
Aw.
Yeah, when I was homeless, it's funny how I call it that, but I had a dog and a cat, and my dad took the cat, and then my grandma had the dog. Mm-hmm. And now he gets 3 square meals, chicken and rice, gets fed like a king, baths every night.
Amazing. Wait, you can have animals here?
I can. I just chose to let them stay where they are.
Yeah.
You know.
They're just comfortable.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Also, I have enough hair to pick up around, so I don't need the dog or the cat hair. Yeah.
It's crazy how like dogs eat now. They eat like kings. They eat better than people do.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, depending on the owner.
Yeah.
Because I definitely know me, I used to just, I was still buying like Purina or Blue. So I guess good brands, but like this dog gets like chicken and rice and like
I've seen
meat.
like those ads on Instagram, how people literally like cook them like meals and they like do all this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat today.
You said, I don't know.
All I have is top ramen right now.
I don't have anything. Yeah. 10-cent top ramen. You got to survive off of it.
Hey, my dad, he actually taught me how to make really good top ramen. Like since he's in the army, he learned how to like mix a lot of ingredients.
MREs.
To make it delicious. And he taught me a lot. So I know how to make a really good top ramen.
Did he teach you how to shoot?
No, I don't know how to shoot a gun.
Isn't that difficult?
I'm scared of just
the sound.
Yeah, I'm not really a sound person like that.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure everyone isn't.
good headphones for one, and then just hold it strong and relax.
Yeah. I'm just afraid I'm gonna like when it kicks back, I'll hit my face or something because I'm known to do something like that. I'm very clumsy, so things happen to me like that.
You just gotta hold it straight.
Yeah.
You're not shooting like a 44. If you're shooting like that, then move to the side.
Because I've heard it like bruises people's arms. No.
If you're going with something that's like a 308 or again like a 40 cal or something, that's insane.
Yeah.
But like I have a 9 and a 5.56. It's really nothing crazy. It's just a little tap.
Okay. Maybe one day.
It's cool. Honestly, it's what's the word? Not invigorating, but it's kind of cathartic too. I don't know.
It's like freeing.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's different. It's definitely a different feel. Some adrenaline too.
So it's kind of like when people get into boxing, kind of like that.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't personally go, hey man, you want to punch me in the jaw?
No.
I'll try to do the same.
Like learning how to box, I guess. Not like just for like fun.
Oh yeah.
Like for exercise purposes.
Oh, real? Yeah, no, learning how to shoot is definitely something that could possibly save you one day. You never know.
That's true, yeah.
The way.
But I feel like for
life
me,
is.
I don't think I'll ever get in a situation where I need to shoot somebody. Pray to God.
One can only pray. One can only pray.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Knock on wood. Where's real wood?
This could be. I think there's some wood behind this. I think.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
You said it has to be fully exposed to work.
Real wood.
Yeah. Oh, this. No. Oh, yeah. Trying to find wood all around the house now.
Being Filipino, you get superstitious,
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's a thing.
Very superstitious.
Yeah, there's a lot of Filipinos out there who are super superstitious.
I'm gonna have to start talking to my family about this. That's interesting. I wouldn't really have expected the newer generation to.
Yeah, I remember I had a conversation with my grandma. She like said, "Be careful if you ever go to the Philippines." And I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "You could bring something back." And I'm like, "Oh, that's terrifying."
You said, "What do you mean?"
Like a bad energy.
You can go to the supermarket and bring back a bad energy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just there. I would love to go, but after her saying that, it just like puts like a bad vibe.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I don't know. We'll see. I have a good energy anyway, so I feel like it'd be fine. But having my grandma in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know.
You said, who out here is about to take my good energy and make it evil?
Yeah, like with Christina, she does the egg cleanse thing.
What?
The egg cleanse? Do you know what that is?
Nope, you got to describe what you're talking about to me.
So I don't know it specifically, but I know a little bit about it. Like if you have bad energy surrounding you, it takes that away. So you cleanse yourself with like an egg.
Like
an egg from the refrigerator.
But like crack it or just
you just like put it all over yourself.
Interesting.
So you get the egg and you just rub it all over yourself, and then you put it in water, I think, and then if it sinks to the bottom or to the top, there's a significance of that, and it's good or bad.
Ooh.
So it's either you have bad energy, it's like people are like there's someone trying to put bad energy on you, or it's like something else, and then you have to get rid of it. Either you flush it somewhere or you put it somewhere where you'll never go ever, so you never get that bad energy again. So you're
gonna take that egg?
I probably will. I want to do it because we've actually tried. I actually want to do it with her, but I think she did it before. So, yeah. You
can only do it like once a month or what?
I think you could do it as many times as you want.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not entirely.
He said, today was a weird day.
I need to get some egg cleanse.
He said, no, I guess we're fine. It's weird. All right, we'll put that one back in the fridge.
Yeah, like when you have your talk with her, like ask her about it, and she'll talk about it because she's really good at it.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I know.
You said, I heard you rub an egg on yourself.
Like, what's that about?
You said, why? There's incense that I use to like clean the house with energy, or like sage as well. That one I learned from baby mama.
That's good.
But
that's good. I mean, for me, the smell, I can't do the smell, but I get it works.
I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, in my opinion.
For me, it kind of smells like that scent from the church.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And that's a strong incense smell.
I mean, that is better than like the smell of a cigarette, in my opinion.
That's true. Yeah, 100%.
And that's why I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, smoking cigarettes is bad.
Yeah. Just smoke weed.
Yeah.
We don't condone anything on this show.
No.
Yeah. Just saying. All right. So now that we talked a little bit about yourself, let's get into a little bit of what you do.
So I am a social media manager.
All right. So because I'm stupid and I don't know what you mean, you're going to have to explain it to me.
Yeah. So a social media manager basically manages accounts for businesses. What I do, I have local businesses. I have some that are outside of Fresno. It's just really nice. Basically, we manage their social media accounts in the sense of posting, doing research hashtags, researching the trends, doing engagement, checking their analytics, making sure that they're staying on track and everything like that. Like, it's really fun to do. It's a lot though, because as social media manager, you wear a lot of hats. Like, you're not just there at home doing nothing. You actually are researching, and you are making sure that your client has the best experience on social media. And you build their social media presence.
And you put them on all the platforms?
It's the ones that they really need. So like, you wouldn't put a restaurant on LinkedIn, you know? It just really depends on like what they want. So I mostly work with people who want to be on Instagram and TikTok, because that's just what I know. There are people who have reached out to me about LinkedIn and everything, but that's not my forte. So I just put out there that I only work with Instagram.
Would you ever learn?
I would learn, yeah. Just right now, because I've only been within like a year and a half now. I feel like
So a new profession.
It's a new profession, yeah. Because before.
What did that stem from?
What do you mean?
Like wanting to do this or transitioning into it?
Honestly, it was kind of like a jump. I was working in a school district before.
Quarter life crisis?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. No, I was working for a school district, a local one, and I just kind of had a mental breakthrough. I realized that the way I was being treated was very unhealthy for my mental health. It was a very toxic environment for me, not with the students, it was more with the adults. Not the parents, but the people I worked with.
Staff members.
Yeah. It was unfortunate. I just feel like with me, I had to always, prep for always kind of sticking up for myself, trying to prove myself that I know what I'm talking about all the time.
Damn.
Like, it sucks because like I got my master's in it to do what I was supposed to do, and the way that they treated me was.
You have a master's in what?
In school counseling.
Oh.
Yeah. I got my bachelor's in psychology too.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm a smart girly.
You said I had no other choice, actually, because I was held down.
No.
You said the only way to get away from my family was to go to college.
No. Well, I mean, we lived in Bakersfield at the time, so I left to Fresno, and it was a really nice transition.
State or what?
Yeah, state. It was Fresno State. It was hard, though, because like I said, I was growing up in a really strict household.
Oh, so you grew up in Bakersfield, though?
Not exactly. I moved there in 5th grade. Yeah, because I was living in Salinas area.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My dad is actually from Salinas. And he met my mom in King City.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
I know. So you would have went to one of the 2 high schools if you would have still been there.
Yeah, I would have.
How was there a gnat in here?
I know there's a gnat in here. I'm like, stop it.
I never let anything in here. It will die.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I would have gone to I think it's like Salinas North High School or something, and you couldn't wear blue or red. Like it's kind of scary over there. So my parents, they moved us out at 5th grade. My 5th grade. My sister was, she was like in kindergarten.
You have a little sister?
I do. She's 4 years younger.
And what's her name?
Her name's Elena.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Elena, I just Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, it's not spelled like that though.
A?
Yeah.
Ah.
Allenah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
very unique.
Alana.
Yeah. Alana.
Everyone gets her name wrong, just like they get my name wrong. I hate it.
But you've seen Bethany, like, I mean.
No, people call me Brittany. I've gotten Tiffany.
How do you?
I've gotten Destiny. I've gotten Melanie.
No one's reading your name then.
No.
That's.
And I don't understand why. Like, if I had a dollar every time someone called me Brittany, I'd be like a millionaire. Always. And I'm like, why is that so hard to say?
Apparently, yeah, I don't. Did you forget the E in there?
Yeah.
You said break it down. Mm-hmm. Sound it out.
Exactly.
That's so wild. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So let's jump back then.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
Oh, geez. I've had a lot of jobs. So,
yeah?
Like a lot. My first ever job, I would say, was the professional Hawaiian dancing.
What? Mm-hmm. All right. Now you got it.
It was in Bakersfield. That's where it was.
There's a lot of country in Bakersfield?
No, just there was, luckily there was like a Polynesian center there. And being Filipino, a lot of Filipinos go into Hawaiian dancing. I don't know why, but we do. Maybe because we're...
I know, right?
Maybe because we are...
You guys can't see it, but we can.
But yeah, like, so my mom got us into that. And then I got like $80, like every event we did.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. You said I made a little bit. So then you were in high school?
Yes.
Okay. 16, 17, 18?
I think I was 15, 16.
Dang.
Yeah.
You said, I got lunch money, guys.
Well, my mom put it towards other things. It wasn't just for me. Because I even tried to get jobs like at Target, just like anything. And like they go, oh no, you have to be 18 to work here. And I'm like, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've had some friends that were talking about that, and I'm like, I thought there was a way that you can get in places at like 16 with a permit, or
you could here. I don't know why in Bakersfield it was a little bit tougher for me. I don't know. Maybe because the stores I was going to, like I went to Pier 1 Imports and Target, and then I went to...
Yeah, so probably like mom and pop places would have been better than corporations.
But I didn't really know them because I never got to venture out into the world. So...
You said, oh,
well, I guess that's what it is.
We go to Target all the time.
Yeah.
So you guys hiring?
Yeah.
Please. I can hula dance.
I know, for real. I'll be in the front.
You said I'll just be like Walmart greeter, just hi.
Like, hello, how are you?
Welcome into Target. I have no rhythm whatsoever. Maybe one day I'll learn.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I need to learn how to dance or something. One day. It's really easy. You just gotta hear the music and hear the beat. See, I'm starting with music with the guitar, mm-hmm. and then the beat with singing, mm-hmm. and then eventually my body maybe will follow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Have you seen the movie Hitch?
Yeah.
When he's like, "This is your home.
This is your home."
That's what you do. That's all you gotta do.
2-step. He goes, cut that shit out. He said, cut that shit out. That's crazy. Such a classic.
I love that movie.
That's where he learned to slap.
What's that? Oh my God. I was like, wait, what?
That was the same slap right there, man. He learned it. Wow.
Crazy.
All the way back from Hitch. He said, I'm going to get you, Chris. That's so wild. All right. So you were making some money out of Hawaiian.
It's right over there.
He's so lucky. He's so lucky. You're making money as a dancer, and then what did you move into after that?
When I graduated high school, I got a scholarship to go to Fresno State. It wasn't a full-time scholarship; it was just like a little bit extra money.
That's good.
I got into Hollister Company in the mall.
Oh, how was that? Were you actually a model then?
No, I was considered a model, but it wasn't like a model, if you think. So model at Hollister means you are in the front folding billions of clothes.
You doing go backs
and attending to the customers.
You said, do you need anything? No, you're good. All right, I'm gonna continue folding all this crap.
That's what it was. And they literally told me, because like they had a whole like lawsuit. Like I think, did you hear like Hollister, Abercrombie? They had like a lawsuit that happened that they hired people based on their looks and other things. And they literally told me like the second day of my job, they go, you were hired because of your looks. And I'm like, okay. You said at the time I was like, okay, whatever, because I was really like 18, 19.
Did anyone did you ask?
No.
They just came up. They said, you're doing a good job. You know you were hired because you're pretty?
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Jeez. He said, well, you're here for another 2 hours, so keep going.
No, like literally the shifts are probably like 2-3 hours. Yeah.
That's wild. That's funny because in that same mall, I worked at JCPenney's.
Oh, no way.
I was upstairs, suits.
So I also worked a lot of places in the mall.
Oh, yeah?
I stayed in the mall for quite some time. Yeah.
So then where'd you jump to?
Then I moved to Charlotte Russe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a really good discount there. It was like 40%, 50% sometimes.
And that's a mom and pop time kind of, right?
No, I don't think so. It was a pretty big chain back in the day.
Oh.
Now it's like... It's so different now. It's kind of sad because it used to have like its heyday, like where it's like perfect. All the girlies would go there, all the moms would go there. You see all the girls trying on the really, really high heels. That's where you would get like the really, really high heels back then. And then I don't know what happened. They just kind of went downhill.
Style changed.
Yeah, I guess just kind of like Forever 21. They used to be huge and big, and now it's kind of like. Yeah, there's other stores, it's kind of sad, but
yeah, there's a boutique down the street. You want to check that out?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I loved working at Charlotte Russe. That's where I met a lot of my friends. The one that used to live here, she was like, we were like besties. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I got to become the register instead of just the in front, and I loved it. It was so much fun. I was like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, that's where I started like doing at the register, and then moved to like just doing go backs, and then the register and go backs.
Yeah.
And then I called out way too much, and they're like, deuces. Yeah, I was young at that time.
I was super into my job because that's all I could really do, go to school and then go to my job. And my work ethic was pretty good. And then I got into Sunglass Hut.
Ooh, there's a discount I would definitely want.
It's really bad. It's not that great.
Gross. It's because they're corporate.
Yeah, it was like 20%.
Boo.
Yeah. But what's really cool though is like when you're by yourself, you are by yourself. Like you're in charge of the money. You're in charge of, making sure all the glasses are good. You're in charge of selling the glasses. Like it's like your own store.
Do you make commission at all or no?
If you make over a certain amount, you can make commission.
I guess that would work good if you were just you then.
It was nice. I had, I worked in men's Macy's for Sunglass Hut. So yes, I did make a pretty good commission. There were some times though where those like really awful guys who would buy sunglasses just to impress me, and then they would return it like a week later and then up my commission. Sorry, messed up my commission. It's
okay. It was just one.
There was rules, guys.
I didn't say you couldn't, cuz. She said. Oops. So, them returning it.
I would blacklist them. I'm like, you're not allowed here.
Pull the drawer open and you write just down another name.
Yeah, I would. Like, it's just, if they tried to get like my information, I'd be like, no. I don't know you. Just because you're buying a $500 pair of glasses doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, men and the way that they think. Gotta love it. They said, hey baby, maybe I buy you a pair of glasses. I buy glasses. We buy 4 glasses. You come with me out.
Exactly. And they would smell like so much the aqua
cologne.
Yes.
Dude.
Because the cologne was right next door. So I feel like they would literally spritz themselves like a Jersey Shore shower. And then they would come over and like try to like get attention from me. And I'm like, bro, no, it's not going to happen.
Jeez.
It's like, are you going to buy sunglasses or not?
You said buy a pair of shades or fuck off.
Exactly. Like, you're wasting my time.
That's so wild. No, I could definitely imagine seeing that probably 9 times out of 10 happening.
All the time.
Yeah, that's wild. That's the price That's the price you pay for beauty, I guess.
Yeah.
That sucks because you can't return it.
What do you mean?
You can't return beautiful.
I mean, yeah, you can sometimes.
How do you do that?
You just take off your makeup.
Not me. I don't take off my makeup.
You're lucky.
I know. I can't return this beauty.
I've actually recently, I've gained more confidence in myself. Because before, when I was younger, I was bullied a lot.
So was I.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Gotta love the haters. I love the haters now.
Yeah.
Gotta love them now. Just like my now 40 subscribers. We're getting up there, baby.
Getting up there. But yeah, so like I grew up just having that mentality that I wasn't pretty. You know, and then when I got to high school, I still kind of felt invisible, but I got some looks here and there.
What would they were just calling you ugly? Like that's how they would bully you?
No. The way that they are was just like they play pranks on me. Make me feel less than, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sucked. My mom actually put me in self-esteem things. Like she got me into
Did it work? Did it help?
Kind of a little bit. She got me into like self-esteem modeling. I guess you call it that. So I got into modeling a little bit when I was younger. It was like I took classes and I got into like, you know, I learned how to do commercials, but I wasn't in any commercials, unfortunately.
She said not yet.
Only because the place that we went to in Bakersfield, it was kind of like you had to pay to be in the agency.
Oh, yeah.
And like as an adult, I've learned that's a scam. So it's unfortunate for my parents that they paid all that money for my sister and I to like get into something that we thought we could, you know, potentially become. So that didn't really work out, but it did definitely kind of boost my self-esteem a bit. Because I got a lot of agents like interested in me. I'm not sure why it didn't go through. Maybe something with my parents. I'm not sure. Or maybe with the agency. I don't know. But that's just what it was. So
you're saying if you pay an agent, it's a scam?
Yeah, that's what I've heard with modeling agencies.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, someone once told me, like, if you want to act, you should get an agent. And I'm like, maybe one day. I don't know.
Yeah, I just do your research because I've done a lot of research, especially because I am an aspiring model again. Just really do your research on that and just see who.
Yeah, whose car is that?
What do you mean?
There's a post that you right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, the car. Yeah, that's just so that was a very spontaneous photo shoot. My photographer friend, Servin Looks, he's awesome. He asked me the day before. He goes, "Are you interested in like doing a photo shoot tomorrow?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" He goes, "Okay, it's gonna be with the car." And I was like, "All right, cool." I was like, "Cool." You
said, "Am I in the car?
Yeah, like,
am I on top of the car?"
I'm pretty like in my mind. It's kind of common sense. I'm like, I'm probably gonna do something around the car, in the car, whatever. And he's just like, "Yeah, it's gonna be really cool." And I'm like, "All right." So go to Visalia, take those photos, have a bomb photo shoot, and
damn, all the way to Visalia. That's where you got the backdrop from.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it wasn't fake.
You said it wasn't green screen.
It wasn't green screen.
Yeah, you said we can't pay for that.
Yeah. But it was really fun. I liked it a lot. It kind of gave me a little bit more, practice on like trying to get my model face.
Yeah, I can only imagine because I only know one, and it's like
the smolder.
I'd be like, "All right, pose," and you're like, "Yeah."
That's how you do it.
I'd have to like throw off like 10 or 12 like random ass faces before I was like, okay.
There you go.
I just watched Zoolander, so Blue Steel.
I love Zoolander.
Yeah, the second one sucked. It is what it is.
Yeah.
They should have never made a second one.
Me and my cousin and my sister always quote movies. Like that's like our language. Like if you ever get us all together, that is literally how we talk. And we can say the same exact quotes, but it means different things. It's really weird.
That would be very interesting to like just watch you guys interact. Honestly,
we literally just quote.
That's how typically I am with my friends, and then even like me and my sister and stuff like that. Same thing. We'll just throw quotes. I like media for the most part. I like entertainment industry and movies. I feel like it's nice. It's a definite branch away from your reality of this world and stuff like that. So. Definitely do that a lot. That's funny.
So with movies, do you kind of like, for me, I get fully immersed in movies. Like I actually feel like I'm in the movie sometimes if I like really like it. Do you kind of feel that with some ways too sometimes?
Yes. And then also, depending on how I'm like feeling about it as well, sometimes I'll think about like, dang, if I was in their position doing that same job or whatever, you know, could you act like that? And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, dang, I don't know, you know? So maybe with some practice, but then also like, sometimes I'm like, you've already done that before in your life, like that expression and those things or whatever. So it's just like recreating that kind of moment and just a character vibe. But immersion is huge. Like for me, I think I definitely do. Like
for me, like it's so sad, but I literally cry on like almost every movie I watch. It could be anything.
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3? How do you feel about Marvel?
So hard.
Yeah.
I love Marvel.
Yeah.
I cried so hard.
I was bawling. I was literally that movie was just an emotional roller coaster, and it was just like,
because like once I saw it was about Rocket, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be so bad. Every Disney movie gets me. Everyone.
That was such a heart-wrenching story. It's just like, oh my god.
And then she's like, you're not ready yet. It's like.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, spoiler. My bad.
Do you watch Loki?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
I don't. I just like watching the movies. I'm not really.
That's
watching like the.
Depending. Some of the shows I've seen. I never saw She-Hulk. I watched a little bit of Moon Knight, but Loki. I don't know. I like Tom Hiddleston as an actor for one. Owen Wilson as well. It's just that story, the way that they're doing that. I don't know, because I like the storyline of the MCU and everything like that.
Isn't it based off the quantum realm?
I think that's where they are. I assume so. I believe, because it doesn't exist within time and space. So
isn't that crazy how there's like multiple universes, and just makes you think like in the world now it's like there could be multiple universes.
Oh yeah, no. I rewatched the last episode thinking about it, and I'm just like, because he talks about how he who remains, you know, a version of him discovered that universes were stacked on top of each other. Yeah. And at the same time, other versions of himself were also discovering the same thing. So it's like, you know, at what point in possibly our physical reality is that, you know, could be a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I just believe, you know, based on like space, like there's billions of universes out there. Like you just never know. There could be another you out there.
But I mean, that's interesting. Yeah. But living at the same time in another galaxy,
I feel that
far away.
For me, I just feel like if I meet somebody and I feel like I've known you for like a billion years, like there's a reason. You know what I mean? Like for me, I know that I am Catholic and everything, but I do feel like I do believe in reincarnation, because when you meet somebody and you have that ultimate connection, you've never met them before, but you have that idea that you've met them. It's just like, it's weird. It's really weird.
I understand that. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know about the reincarnation thing, but I definitely feel like this energy, you know, has been around. Like for me, I feel like now that I'm starting to understand a little bit of myself, I feel like I, as a energy, have been around for a while. Even though this meat suit here is only like 27 years old. But as far as the way my conscience works and what I've understood, it's just like I feel like I more have been an old soul, I guess. Just having fun with the new world. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like, you know, energy is not created nor destroyed, so it's just transfers from one to the next.
I guess you could say like we're transcendent, right? Like our energy just goes from one thing to the next.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. This little. I don't want to say it's dark, but it's just like what I think about sometimes is when you die, like, do you die? Or
yeah, that's the ultimate question, right? Like, do you die or do you just
go into like another world or something?
Or are you reborn?
Exactly.
Yeah, is your energy reborn into another?
Because then it makes me feel like I'm like, so I'm not going to see the end of the world, but maybe my energy somewhere else will. Right. And that's going to be terrifying. That terrifies me, you know?
The end of the world or your
like
energy?
Just like having that feeling that if you are reborn again, you're just going to have to like go through math and like I hate math, but you have to learn math all over again. And then you potentially see like, you know, technology get advanced and then maybe potentially see the end of the world. You don't know, you know? So it's just a terrifying feeling that I have sometimes in the back of my mind.
I feel like if that, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
first off,
I know.
If that was the case, you wouldn't even know that was a thing. But also, I don't know. I don't
I think I made him speechless, guy.
I don't think I would process it that way, because in the end, I guess it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's just, I don't know why that thought just pops in my head. I'm like, it's crazy. I don't want to redo life again, but you know,
you're doing it good now. So just keep on.
I hope so. I mean,
keep on doing that way.
I'm trying my best.
And that's all you could do is just try.
I've had my ups, I've had my downs, you know, so I'm hoping to have my ups soon, more.
Yeah.
Just
well,
manifest it.
So, speaking of downs, you worked for school district?
Yeah, for a school district.
In Fresno?
Yeah, like local, yeah.
Oh, okay. The Fresno Unified, Clovis Unified? Clovis Unified? Not the best?
For me, no.
Were you at an elementary school or?
It was a K through 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan. How long were you there actually?
I was there for 2 years. Yeah. And then, before that, I was also I was a substitute teacher. And then before that, I was like an assistant.
Oh, wow.
So I was in the school district as a total for like about 6 years.
And that was during schooling as well? Like your master's?
Yep. It was tough. I don't know how I did it. I really don't. Because while I was doing that, I was also going to festivals. So I used to bring my homework with me everywhere. Like I'd bring my laptop right after the festival. I'd be like doing homework and stuff. I don't know how I did it.
At least you got to experience as well.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hey, time management, man.
Time management. I look at it now and I'm like, how the did I do that? You know?
She's afraid.
I was afraid of it. Like, how did I do that? Because now I probably only work like 3 to 4 or 5 hours a day. And I don't have any time to do anything.
You said you work 3 to 5 hours a day?
Basically.
But you don't have time to do anything?
Yeah. Because I want to do other things like with friends, or I have appointments or stuff like that.
Does that count as work?
Friends, no. Appointments like doctor stuff or like clients, you know, and then I have just time for myself. I just want to just watch Netflix or just walk around.
So you have a lot of spare time now?
I do have a lot of spare time, yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like finding
things to do.
Because I was so used to working from like, you know, 6 a.m. to like 10
literally
o'clock at night.
Yeah, I know. I feel that.
Now I'm like,
that's how my schedule has been. It's been crafted a little bit to where I've been at like 5 a.m.s, you know, working through to like a lot later. And when I used to work at a restaurant too, I was working in the morning at the gym and then closing the restaurant and then kind of just doing that day to day. But then now working with doing construction surveys, sometimes I'm not always out in the field for 8 hours. And then I do have spare time. So that's why now I've been able to focus a little bit more on the podcast.
That's good.
And then just overall kind of things that I want to work on. So I guess practicing guitar, vocals, or learning new skills. But yeah, I feel like sometimes I have that problem where I'm like, I don't know what to do with my spare time.
Exactly. It's like, do I either nap or do I go out into the world and be a person?
I know. When you have infinite amount of possibilities, it's weird. It's weird. That's why it's kind of funny, because when someone makes the decision for you, it's like,
you're like, I don't want to do that.
I don't know.
I was like, are you sure you want to meet today?
I know, right? It'd be like that.
Yeah. I feel like with making plans with adults are so hard. It's way harder than before.
Everyone's so busy.
It's like, oh, you free next week? No, I have this. Oh, about next week? Oh, no, about this. I'm like, what about next month? Yeah, let's do this. Next month works.
Yeah, like I was trying to plan one with a boot camper actually that goes to the gym, and she does her own like recordings and stuff like that, and she's busy, periodically I'm like, when are you not? When are you not busy? When are you not busy? Because I always think like I'm busy, but I could carve out time.
Yeah.
I know I could carve out time.
Yeah. I feel like if it's important enough, you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you kind of, I don't want to say like you see who your real friends are.
Oh, for sure.
But
for sure.
You know,
I try to pay attention to like things like that sometimes, what people will take time for and what they won't. Like I'll call people out too. Like one of my other friends, I was calling her ass out for literally like not doing the things that she said she would do, or you know, she's, oh yeah, we should hang out. I said, you're the one who says you're always busy. You don't make time. I will make time if that's the case.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
As you
become older, I feel like you definitely see who your true friends are. And it's sad, but it's like, you know, at this point you're not contributing a positive energy for me in my life. So I just like, you're causing stress in my life more so than positivity. So I don't really need you anymore.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I hate to say that too. And it's just, you know, I guess it's just the way of growing, and then just people kind of drop off. Like for me, I feel like sometimes that's hard as well. Because I do want everyone that I've met around me to always, you know, do their best, succeed, and, you know, get to that point of what it is that they want in their life. But yeah, so I can't give it to them. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe one day.
I'm always open for reconnecting. You know, it's really nice. But if you have wronged me in any way, that's what makes it difficult. You know, because it's just like, why are you messaging me after all these years?
You said it's been 20 years. We're not neighbors anymore. Sheesh. You said he's back?
He's back? What?
That's so funny. They always find their way back.
It's like they know.
They always find their way back.
Yeah, like you're struggling or something. They go, hey, and you're like,
you said no.
What are you doing here?
You said no. You said I'm at a weak point in my life. Don't be doing this.
Exactly. Like, leave me alone.
I'm crying. You said quarter life crisis.
For real, I'm telling you, I have a lot.
Sheesh.
Well, because I've had those so many jobs, like that's why. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've gotten fired twice. From fired, then left. Yeah.
Why were you fired? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, which one? Let's see. JCPenney's I didn't. I called out like way too much. So that was like one when I was younger, and then restaurant number 2. I didn't want to sell old food.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a weird thing, but there was that. Then Lazy Dog, there was write-ups, and I had too many write-ups.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, things from like corporate stuff that I just didn't follow rules with. So she's like, "There's no one in this
breaker."
Yeah, there was no one in that building that had 4 write-ups that was still working, and I was the only one. And then I did one more dumbass thing, and then chopped me off the block.
Oh man. So you're like a bad boy then.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I think I'm a harmless puppy.
You're like, I just like adventures.
Yeah.
I don't want to be working.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I just like to have fun. I guess that's the case.
I feel like when I was working, I also worked in restaurants as well. I feel like a lot of them made it seem like you were going to do this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Type of vibe.
Okay, so that was the problem too. I feel like I definitely got trapped a little bit in a cycle of getting up, going to work, getting off, drinking, going to bed late, waking up in the afternoon,
go to work,
going back to work, bullshitting, getting off, drinking again, going to bed late, wake up. That's
a vicious cycle.
5-6 days a week, and then you know the 1 day off, 2 days off, maybe you were just, what's everyone doing? You know,
let's go back to the restaurant.
So let's go drink again. We got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I felt like that was one of those things, because I got trapped like in 2 different scenarios when I was just in restaurants, just kind of doing the same thing, and I'm like, I'm not really progressing anywhere in my life.
Exactly. And like, if they got mad at you for doing like the stupidest thing, it's like, I'm not you. Like, I'm not going to be here at like, I'm sorry, 40 years old.
Some of them, yeah, and some of them have made careers, and you know, they just didn't. Yeah, they didn't need to
have to do anything. And yeah, I mean, in some places, like, you can make some like good amount of money to literally survive and then some, you know, and some people don't really need or want any much more than just whatever it is, because maybe they have a husband and you know, life is supplying just between both of them. But like for me, I don't know, I want it all. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got one life, like,
that's not wrong.
Whatever, let's take it all and
live your life,
do what we can.
YOLO, as they used to say.
They say YOLO. Remember when that was a thing? That was a thing. No, but you know, you get one life to live. Might as well try to live it the way that you want, or figure that out first off. Figure out, you know, who it is that you are, and then live it the way that you want to live it. And I'm not saying go and mass murder people. What I'm saying is,
I would hope not.
Just have fun. just have fun. If that is your idea of fun, maybe
go to therapy.
Maybe see a doctor.
But that's why, like, with me, like, you know, being 30, I always thought that getting into, let's say, modeling and influencing would be like, you're old, like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, like, this is a young kid's game.
Exactly.
Also, all the young kids that are doing that are all stupid. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. But like,
they don't know how to, because they get a lot of money. They don't know how to manage that money. So they're just stupid and they just spend everything.
Oh yeah, piss it away. Piss it away. Yeah, I'm so jealous. Me
getting into it, like, I'm like, I'm going to be responsible getting into it. But the fact that I'm able to still do it, it's like really awesome.
No, honestly, I feel like, you know, that range right there is basically like top notch of, you're old enough to where someone's going to take you serious because of the fact that, you know, you're not 16 or something, you know. But if like 30-year-old mom came around with 16-year-old daughter, then it'd be like a different story, right? But like they see you and it's just like, okay, yeah, like she can carry on a conversation. And, you know, we're getting somewhere with what's going on.
Exactly. Like, you know what you're talking about. You know what you want. But like, because when I tried out for modeling in the past, when I was younger, like, I'll admit I was very naive back then, you know, when it kind of got me in stupid
youth is
consequences.
What was it? Youth is wasted on the youth. Like, you're just dumb. When you're young, you're just dumb. You don't know anything. Yeah. You know, it is what it is.
Well, your brain doesn't fully, you know, develop until 25.
I know. Yeah, that's when that's the year that I learned to say no. I was like,
for real?
Yeah. Aww. 25 is when I actually started to like go to the gym and like take a routine seriously, and then I had just got fresh off a breakup too, so it was just like the way life transitioned was kind of what I needed, I guess. After 25, I was like, all right, man, well,
it's like, I'm an adult now.
You got a full brain. Use that shit. Yeah, the frontal lobe is the last thing to develop in a guy. Right there. Like, the ability to say no.
For me, it was when I was 20.
See, women mature faster. I'm so jealous. Messed up.
Yeah. I learned it the hard way, though. It was hard.
Shit, everything I've done, I've learned the hard way. I feel like I've gone to jail.
What? What?
Yeah, don't drink and drive, guys.
Oh no.
Actually, I didn't even go to jail for that, actually. Well, the second one, technically. Actually, the wet and reckless one. Yeah. I was in a holding cell, but the first 2 DUIs I actually didn't even go to jail.
That's scary.
What? Jail scary?
Yeah.
Jail is scary.
Well, DUI too, because you just never know. Like, I'm glad that you're okay and everyone else around you is okay during that time.
Oh no, it was literally just a me thing, because I pulled into like a parking lot and then got arrested there. So there was that. Also, it was just over the limit. I wasn't like
fully
obliterated,
like blasted.
Yeah, no. There had been times where I've driven like obliterated, which obviously we shouldn't. Good. Yeah, but obviously you're a teenager and you don't think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but still, it's not good.
But I got home. Yeah, I got home and I'm just like, all right, we're here. Yeah, I remember there was actually one night where I had hopped on a video game and was playing with a friend, and then I woke up in the morning and I didn't even realize what happened, and I recorded us playing video games, which was funny. Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, I don't even remember. I was like, I don't even remember like leaving your house. And he's like, yeah. And then we played Xbox. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you played really good. I was like, what? I said, I have no recollection of.
It's like, usually I suck.
Anywho, aside from all the dumb things that I have done, Yeah, I feel like I've pushed life to the boundaries to where it's just like, yeah, bro, you're just going to have to learn. You're just going to have to learn. So
that's good. You learn from your mistakes, just like I've learned from mine.
Trying.
Yeah, still to this day.
Trying. Still making them. Still trying.
It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them.
Yeah. And then if you don't learn from them, you're just stupid. It is what it is. But you just have to know that you're stupid and just be okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Be humble about it.
Yes. Oh, humility. Humility is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was such a narcissistic person, and I tried not to be a narcissist.
You don't seem like it now.
It's a try thing, I'm telling you. But yeah, I was not humble, and just I wanted to be the best and known that I was the best. And then eventually, I'm just like, yeah, no, you ain't shit, bro.
Does it probably stem from like when you were bullied, like you wanted to?
Oh yeah, always had to prove something because everyone always called me gay and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't. What's the word? I don't identify that way. So
they called me Four Eyes because I would always wear glasses.
I wish I got called Four Eyes. What? Actually, I have a pair of glasses up there that I popped out one of the lenses for because only this left eye is messed up. So it's like
no way, really? So
yeah.
you have perfect vision in one eye.
Mm-hmm.
You're so lucky.
Wild.
At least you get to like wear one contact instead of like two.
I should. Doesn't mean I do. Only when I'm on that screen
I'm so
sometimes.
blind, like I can't see farther than like that.
Oh.
Like I am blind.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got lucky. I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never had to deal with that, and I've had some friends too that's just like, yeah, I can only see like about that far, and then anything else is like kind of blurry.
It also adds, I do have astigmatism in both eyes too, both of them. So at night it's like terrifying.
Sheesh.
I have to with my glasses, I have to really pay attention. But contacts I can see perfectly. It's just glasses I have to like really focus on the road.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, let me know when you're on the road so I don't have to be.
Yeah, for sure.
My dad blowing up my phone.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. We're just gonna play some golf later.
Oh, love that.
Mm-hmm. Some father-son bonding time.
I'm having that with my dad tomorrow.
Yelling at a little ball. You know what I'm saying? This guy keeps calling me. Oh, that's a different number. Awkward. All right, so you got a couple things coming your way. Mm-hmm. You got the social media thing. Mm-hmm. And then you got modeling right now, right? Those are the two that you're working with. Mm-hmm. And the modeling is for the fun of it at the moment, or you're trying to chip away at, getting in somewhere that you'll start to create some income.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like I'm just building my portfolio right now.
Okay.
That I am just starting. I'm not aspiring to be like a supermodel. Like I know I'm not going to be a supermodel. I'm not stupid.
You said semi-model's cool.
I was more into like the e-com modeling, like the ones on like websites or like magazines, like stuff like that, like for clothing.
Okay, nice.
Not like
have to be on Victoria's Secret walking down the runway.
Yeah. My body's not built like that. So
yeah, it's specific. They have to be specifically built a certain way.
Now I feel like, and that's why like a lot of people now have a lot more chance of becoming a model, I've seen. But before, like when I was interested in it before, like it was really tough. Because you have to look, super, super skinny.
And now everything's body positive.
Like there's a lot of modeling agencies out there that's really cool that are very body positive.
That's good.
And age positive, I guess you'd say. So that's the ones I'm gonna aim for.
I'm gonna do a commercial for Cialis. I said, I'm 27 and even when it's not working for me. No, you better not die, camera.
Is it dying?
Ugh.
Can you plug it in?
I could, but I think it'll still die on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Darn.
Technology. I gotta buy a second battery.
I have like 4 batteries for my camera.
I'm so bad. Well, rounding off, I want to ask you, what is it? If you could do anything, be anything, what would you want to do?
I know this is probably like a lofty thing to say, but like something's calling me for this. I really want to be a Fasion NOVA model.
All right.
Yeah.
Fasion NOVA model specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah?
Yeah, everything about it. I love everything, the clothes, just the vibe that they put off. Just, it's really fun.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I honestly have never seen Fasion NOVA. I'm sorry. So I'm going to have to research this now to check out what it is you're talking about. But I think that's good.
Yeah,
and
it's a clothing brand.
I feel like you definitely have everything that you need as far as stacking up your interest portfolio and moving in that direction.
Thank you.
And I feel like being a social media manager as well will definitely be one of those things that people are just like, oh wow, well, like she also can manage, you know, this brand she could possibly manage this brand or whatever. Not that they'd probably do that, but you'd have some sort of insight that they would probably use. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun, and just like every time I see a post or just like I connect with like the people, because I also follow the actual models on social media too.
Okay.
And so they're real people. They're not just like
they're not robots.
Pictures. Yeah, no.
I thought they were all AIs.
I know, right? Have you seen those women who like buy like who are like, I don't know if they're Playboy models, but like they are women who do OnlyFans. They buy like AIs of themselves, and then they sell that part of themselves to like OnlyFans and stuff to make a lot of money.
No, I didn't know that's a thing, but we're gonna figure that out because I want to do that now.
That's crazy.
You said you can make money from
AI. It's crazy.
That is cool. Well, guys, I just want to thank you for joining in on another great episode. I want to thank Bethany here for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Spencer. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow her, check out her modeling. It's okay.
Almost broke that.
And tune in next Monday for another episode. Any last words?
I would just say, you know, if you ever feel like you can't, you can.
Follow your dreams. If you ever feel like you can't, you can. Thank you.
Bye.